Hey guys, I'm Melhorn, and this morning we're going out drifting for some early fall catfish. Alright guys, you can see right there is the boat ramp. I'm not going far this morning. I know sometimes we feel like when we put the boat in the water we got to make a big long run somewhere way down the lake to where the fish are. I'm going to drift this cove that I put the boat in at. I'm not even going to get up on plane. I'm just getting a little bit away from the ramp before I get the lines in the water. Reason I'm doing that, it's early fall. There's a lot of bait in these coves and these creeks. And I figure the bait's here, the fish have got to be here, right? So we're going to find out. I'm going to put out 4 planer boards, 2 lines straight out the back. We're going to do a slow troll, drag, drift, whatever you want to call it, out of here. See if we can get on some fish. It's fairly shallow in here, not a lot of deep water. I mean, you're only looking at about 5 feet of water. So we'll just take our time, come out of here. We'll try this for a while, then we'll move on and try some other things, see if we can get on some bigger fish. See what happens. Beautiful fall morning. It's upper 50s, nice temperatures, waters hanging in the 70s. So yeah, great fishing. We'll see what we can get on. Alright guys, show you something new I'm going to try out this morning. It's called the Demon Dragon. Scott Manning out in Tennessee sent me some of these. Basically a topwater lure that's got a hook tied off the back, main line going onto the front. You put it on a drift rig just like we use here with the Santee rigs, rigged up like that. It floats up just like a cork would do. It's like a slip bobber. It's got a rattle in it. I don't know if you can hear that. Got a hook off the back, and you just tie the hook on to where you would the treble hooks on it. And yeah, Scott Manning's got these things. I'll put you a link down here where you can get a hold of them if you're interested in getting some. I'm going to try them out today. See if we can catch a catfish over on this side of the mountains with it. Alright guys, I'll show you something I do with these things. Obviously they come with the hook, the float, which has the rattle in it. Now on this end there's normally a swivel. I cut that off and put one of these on there, put a snap swivel on there. That way I can attach my drift weight a little easier. You can take a snap and put that on your weight and snap your weight onto that swivel if you want to, but I just put one of these on there. That way I've got a snap swivel on the end of it, put my weight on it there, tie my main line on it there, and I'm ready to go. We're going to see how these things work today. Give them a good shot out here, dragging them around. I love the rattling in them, I love the floating action. I love to take a little eyeball on them, look like a fish. So we'll see how they work. This first hit of the day, we've got a rod bopping right there. I think it may be a small fish, let's see what we got. Nah, I think he dropped it. A little small fish hit on this one. I'm going to check the bait on it. Just to double check. Wouldn't you know it? It's one of the Demon Dragons, the first one to get hit. Let's see if it's the first one to catch a fish. Yeah, I think we may actually be hooked up with a small one. Seen a rod bopping. Swimming at the boat. Is a little one. It's alright. Get the skunk out of the boat. Oh, it's on a Demon Dragon. First one of the day. Little blue. We're gonna see. We only got one in the water. We caught our first fish on it, and we had our first bite on it. Could be onto something. All right, guys, give you a lay of the land. My normal dragon setup. I got 2 planer boards out here. This rod here is going straight out the back. Then I do the same thing over on this side. 2 planer boards out, 2 rods straight out the back. Got them set up on these monster rod holders. Got 2 different angles on them you can see here. This one's going up a little bit steeper, so that line there clears this planer board. and it's set in this holder at one of the more shallow angles. Same thing with this one out the back. Now if I needed to, if I was running additional planer boards, I could actually lay one down flat, so you could actually tear this up, and it gives you good versatility. That's one thing I like about these rod holders. It gives you good versatility in the angles that you put your rods at. So we're gonna drag these down to here, see what happens. Try this for a little while. I haven't tried this far back in a creek in a while. This is the time to do it, in the fall. So we're gonna see what happens, see if we can put some fish in the boat. Then we'll go venture out. Got a lot of lake to cover. All right, I just had one bury a planer board. Again, it feels like a good fish, but so did the last one. It was only 8 pounds. Wow. Let's see what we got here. I've got the planer board down too, so it feels a lot heavier. Ooh. No, it's heavy. It's a good fish. It's a good fish. I just felt its head pull. Sorry, I got it shooting at my back, but boy, the sun's still low in the sky right now. Feeling heavy. Oh yeah. Man, he's in the net. Very nice fish. Easy. Okay, nice one. Good lake watery blue cat. Here's how my net throwing goes. I throw 5 times and don't get anything. And then I throw 1 time and get that. Then I throw again and fill a bucket. Well, not fill a bucket, but it's enough for today and tomorrow. I came out to the middle of the river just to drag, just to see if my theory was right. I've been dragging for about 30 minutes and going live on Facebook. Hadn't had a bite. Just got off of Facebook and I caught this 1 channel cat. So I think what I think I figured out may be right. That was from the river channel all the way across the flat, and a lot of bait, a lot of stuff out here. There's even a trout line out there. That's the only fish I've caught so far. So I'm gonna drag it on up here. I'm at 24 feet of water. This is a pretty deep flat. So I'm gonna drag it on up, and I'm gonna see how close I can get to the bank over here. Hey everybody, people waving to me. That's part of my fan club. They follow me around. Not really. What I'm gonna do is drag up closer to the bank and see if there's any of this fish staged up along the bank. So we'll see what happens and keep fishing. I'm gonna reload here in a little bit and try another place and see if we can get some kind of little pattern and see if this pattern's true everywhere on the lake. All right, guys, made a run. Came back up into a creek, little creek, small one here, small little speeder creek, and I'm gonna troll back out of it. That open water didn't work where I was at. It may be working further down the lake, but it was not working where I was at. So gonna go back to the pattern I think is working, and that's around these creeks and these coves. And I'm gonna give that a try here for a little bit, and we'll see. We'll know by the time we're at another 100 yards out to here where these fish are in here. We're still kind of shallow right now. There's a lot of stuff back in here. There's a lot of bait. So we'll see what we hook into here. We're swimming off with this one. Yeah, there he is. Small fish. Small fish. I saw something swimming off. Line went slack. It's okay. We'll take small ones, won't we? Well, I got a lot of line out on this one too. It's way back there. Interesting though. Been here 10 minutes. Just started this drift and I've already got a fish on. Running like a Thing's swimming all over the place. Almost acting like a striper. Maybe because it's shallow in here. Took off to the side, running like a striper. I don't think it's a striper though. It ain't got. It's just, I think because we're in some shallow water back here in this creek, they're just taking off. People ask me why I like shallow water fishing, and that's why. These fish take off. See some color. That's a good blue. That's a real good blue. Bigger than I thought. It's a good fish. Got him. Mad fish too, boy. Yeah, there it is. Good fish. Good one. Nice fish. Oh yeah, good one. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new videos. And also leave any comments or questions down there in that comment section below, because I love to hear from you. I love answering your questions. Talk to you guys soon.